bada bing, bada bang. Let's talk New York City, New York. No, I'm terrible at doing New York accent. But see, I've got a baseball cap, New York. Actually, this is from Detroit, but I don't have a baseball cap. But New York Yankees, right? They're famous. What else is famous about New York? New York Stock Exchange is in New York. New York is the old center of America. The modern, well, it's where business happens in New York. It's the business capital of the world, maybe. New York Stock Exchange, Trump Tower is in New York. But New York has Broadway, all the shows, Cats, and all the musicals. 42nd Street. No business like show business like all that kind of stuff. So it's a culture and interesting place to go, and all people are from all different parts of the world. A little bit like London in that way. It has famous buildings too. The skyscrapers. I forgot the name of it, but they had King Kong climb to the top of it. Empire State Building, that's it, the Empire State Building. And of course, the World Trade Center, the two buildings were there in 2001 when the terrorists hit. And that's why it was such a shocking thing, because it happened in New York. New York Yankees, who else? New York Dodgers, New York Giants, American football team. So it's a very famous, important city. Let's find out more about New York in your book. On number 15, New York. And if you have a look, there's a really nice picture of New York. And there's lots of questions about this. Really, let's just look at the picture. And what can you see? If I look at the picture, I can see people standing. They're going to cross over the road. There's some tall buildings, a little bit old buildings. Some of them look like 1920s. Yellow taxi cabs. Other cars, people shopping. I can see trash cans. I can see advertising. I can see... It looks like kind of an old Shibuya. Oh, there's a Snow White, is it? I don't know. Who's that guy there? I don't know. There's a Superman. Superman's from New York too. He was a reporter at the Daily Planet in New York. True story. Statue of Liberty is in New York Harbor. So it's very famous. So, okay, I want you to look at these, answer these questions by looking at the picture and talking about New York. So we've got, look at the picture of New York. What can you see? I can see taxi cabs. I can see... Number two, what are the people doing? They are walking, they are talking, what are they doing? What kinds of cars can you see? What kind? Is it limousines? Is it trucks? Is it family cars? Is it a legacy? It's a legacy. No, I don't know. How high are the buildings? What do you think? Can you work out how high? How tall? How high? Okay, number 5 is think of a good point and a bad point about New York. Good point. Bad point. What do you think? Do you want to visit New York? Why or why not? Maybe in the future one day. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Right, I want you to write down your answers here. And it says, make a speech about New York. Well, you can just tell me. After you've written down your answers here, have a look at them, see if you can remember them, and you can tell me what you know, what you think about New York. Okay? Bada bing, bada boom. Yo, New York, that's what's up. Ignore me. Okay, talk to you soon. Okay, last time I talked about Gandhi, who was a famous leader of India. This man is equally famous, more recent, called Nelson Mandela. But he became the leader of South Africa. And let me read about him. In 1918, in the peaceful province of Transkei, South Africa, the Mandela family gave their new baby son the name Rolehulha, which means troublemaker. But the young boy's early years were happy ones, and he grew up to be a good student and an enthusiastic sportsman. Who could imagine then what was waiting for Nelson Mandela? The tireless struggle for human rights, the long years in prison, the happiness and sadness of family life, and one day the title of President of South Africa. This is the story of an extraordinary man, recognized as one of the world's greatest leaders, whose long walk to freedom brought new hope to a troubled nation. Okay, first question, what year was he born in? That's the first one. Number two, what did he finish his career with? What did he become at the end of his life? And number three, was he good at sports? Answers are all here. Just press rewind. Okay.